Hey guys, welcome back or welcome. This is your first time watching this video. My name is Matt Samolski. I'm Matt the Car Guy. In this channel I do car reviews. So today I'm back at Peacock Hyundai in Savannah, Georgia, and I'm here with 2021 Hyundai Elantra, but not just another Elantra. This is an N-Type. This is a sporty Elantra and an attempt to make Elantra cool again. So today I'm going to take you on the tour of this vehicle, exterior, interior. We're going to check out some of the cool gadgets inside of it, see what hides underneath this hood, see what makes it sporty and special, and then finally I'm going to take it for a spin. So if you're ready, let's go. Okay, so let's talk design on this car, because that's one of the first things that you look at. It could be very subjective. You can love it, you can hate it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. But here's what Hyundai tries to do. They try to make it sporty. They try to make it futuristic. They try to make it cool and hip so it appeals to the younger generation. So first of all, you can see it has this black grille, like this glossy black grille. It has this N Line emblem. And, you know, right here, this is the design elements, basically. They're not very much functional as far as the air intakes, but there's a lot of lines right at the bumper, a lot of combinations between that gray color that this vehicle is dressed in and this chrome, or not chrome, but the dark black. Now the lights are very futuristic as well. They're kind of very sharp, pointy, and here LEDs on top, but then the regular incandescent light bulbs right here. Thing with the sporty line, it could be very appealing if they made it also a halogen, or, you know, the xenon or LED on the bulbs itself. But, you know, take a look at the hood. It's sculpted right here, also sporty, more aerodynamic. Sometimes it might even feel like it's too futuristic. So we'll see what's underneath here. Right here is a 1.6 liter turbocharged engine producing 201 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque. It's mated to a 7-speed dual clutch automatic transmission with pedal shifters. So we'll see how the dynamics of this vehicles are. I haven't driven it for a long distance, so we're gonna check it out together. I guess definitely let me know what you think about this car. To me it's something like from the future, like from the comic book. Maybe a little bit too many lines, maybe too straight lines. But first of all, what's different about this vehicle? Okay, it sits on the larger wheels. It sits on the 18-inch wheels, and they're specifically designed for this N Line model. It also has bigger brakes, so that helps with stopping. Obviously it's a little bit faster, so it needs a better stopping power. N Line, this is a badge right on the side of here. And then the color of the vehicle, this is this gray color. The mirror caps are shiny black, and that shiny black trim continues in several different places. First, this side skirt underneath the door right here. This is for more aerodynamics, I guess, but also continues around the windows. And this has this little kind of a diffuser design element right in the back of the window. So many lines. Take a look at these lines. This one opens up right here to this triangle. Then this one opens up and it goes down. This one continues straight and joins the top line right here. This one joins the bottom body line. So a lot of different but straight body lines. And I can't wait to show you the back of it. Let's go. All right, so in the back, just like in the front. I mean, everything is sharp, everything is straight lines, everything kind of comes together. So all of these lines that you see on the side, they all come together right here. Start with the light, this light LED in the back with the reverse light right at the bottom. These are regular lights, as well as the brake lamps right here form this T, letter T almost right in here. And then again, a lot of going on. Now this particular one, because it's an N line, it's got this trunk lid spoiler, which is this glossy black, and the LED signature right here goes all the way across the vehicle. Hyundai and Elantra spelled out in the back. And at the bottom here, you have this gray, which is the color of this vehicle, and then the glossy black bottom of this bumper. You also have this air diffuser right at the bottom of this vehicle, and one exhaust, that's enough. It's a 1.6 liter engine. What else are you gonna get out of this? It has this reflector light in here, and the rear view camera. Let's open it up and let's see how much room there is. Okay, if there is one big surprise, is the size of the trunk. This is the size that a lot of mid-size sedan would want, and this is on the compact sedan of this Elantra. Look at how much room we have. Now, do we have a spare tire? Yes, we do. Some tools in the spare tire. Now the seats fold down, they're 40-60 split, and you can do that with pulling these levers right here. This is gonna unlock them and fold them down. Now I have the seat belts that are preventing them from folding down, but 60-40 split. So if you have something longer, you can actually put those in the vehicle as well. So you might want to ask, all right, Matt, so does it have enough room for people to sit in the back seat? I know it's cool looking and futuristic and modern, but let's see. I gotta tell you, it's got more room than several, you know, like an SUVs that I've been to. It literally has about 2 inches in front of my legs, so you can definitely fit 3 adults in the back. The one in the middle is not going to be the most comfortable one, but you know, certainly a lot of headroom. I'm 6 feet tall. I got enough leg room, I got enough headroom, I got enough shoulder room. So 2 people in the back, 2 people in the front, no issues, no problem there. How about the sound of the closing door? Is it solid or is it cheaply made? Well, let's find out. Open it up and let it go. Okay, it's okay. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. I mean, it's not a big vehicle, so it's certainly not gonna sound like something that's a lot heavier, but it's got a very interesting interior. Coming in, let's check it out. Okay, so before I jump inside, let's check out the door itself. So see, it definitely looks sporty. I mean, even on the interior, it's got this red contrast stitching right even on the side of this door. Now this is not leather, this is kind of this durable material, it looks like, at least. It's got the speaker right on top of here, and then regular window mirror controls, as well as the regular kind of this dark grayed out door handle. And the speaker at the bottom, it's not branded, so I think it's just a stereo that Hyundai has. Now let's take a look at the seats, because it's a sporty vehicle. It does have this N logo right here. This is for your N line. The fabric looks very durable. Okay, it's not plush, and look at those bolsters on the seats. They're definitely a lot more sporty. They're designed to keep you in place, and we're gonna find out if they can actually do that. And the rest of the interior, a lot of red accents, which I particularly like a lot on the vehicle. And here at the bottom, even the now does have this white film on top of those pedals, because it's a brand new vehicle, but it looks like this in real life. So it does have those race pedals, if you will, if you can call it race pedals, on the 1.6 liter engine. Now on the side of here, you have a dimmer, you have a lane keep assist, you can turn off the traction control, but at above it, we're going to get into it right now, you can change the different driving modes too. Right, so let's check out the interior of this 2021 Elantra N. So multi-function steering wheel, very nice, feels good to the touch, feels solid, and it has this beautiful contrast stitching. I actually like it a lot. Just in case you forgot which one you were sitting in, this is the N type, so I'll remind you right here. A lot of buttons on here, but before we get to them, in the back you have the pedal shifters, Now, quite frankly, these look kind of plasticky and cheap. They're large, but nothing special, to be honest with you. Now, on the left-hand side, you have buttons that will let you control the telephone, volume, mode, and the voice control. On the right-hand side, you have the buttons that will let you control the instrument cluster. Actually, there's a screen that you can control different pages through here. You can adjust them, hit OK. Then you have your lane keep assist in here as well. So let's turn the magic button. Let's push the magic button, which is right here. This is to start your vehicle. Gentlemen, let's start the engine. Okay, definitely modern. Definitely cool looking. A little bit busy, if you ask me. So you have the tachometer on the left hand side, speedometer in the middle, and then you have this little screen on the side. Okay, so what can be controlled through the screen right here? You have user settings, driver lights, door, sound, convenience. You can have your fuel, you can see your fuel economy, tire pressure, and back to user settings. But the main screen right here is to the right, and we'll get to it in just a second. But I want you to take a look at how it looks. It looks like, again, something out of a spaceship. Okay, so your infotainment system, it's a little bit different than the regular Hyundai infotainment system, so we're going to go through it together really quick. Okay, you have all menus, so you can take a look at the interface. It looks a little bit different, but basic one. You can have phone, blue link, notifications, voice memo, radio, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You can have setup for the vehicle, device connections. That's what you can actually pair your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Check out display, get the this button right here. You can customize it. Okay, so see this button, and then another mode button on the steering wheel. You can customize it. You can see what you want it, like home display on or off, phone projections, Bluetooth audio, blue link. So different settings can be applied to either of these buttons, this or the mode button on the steering wheel right here. So it doesn't do anything, it just turns on this screen to see what you want it to change. AM, FM, Sirius, Bluetooth audio, stuff like this. This is for your radio. Radio itself, okay, let's turn it up a little bit. Okay, not bad. It's not branded radio, so it's just a Hyundai's regular stereo. And you can have the setup for the radio, seek, track, and setup on the other side. You have your regular volume and power knob, and then you have your tune knob right here. This one doesn't have navigation, but you also don't need it. You can actually use, like I said, your Android Auto, all Apple CarPlay. I don't have it paired to my phone, but you know, once you hit that, you can have the phone projections. So it's a pretty cool feature to have. You don't need the navigation. At the bottom here, you have your climate control settings. So this one actually has heated seats. And you know, at the bottom you have the shortcuts: front window defogger, rear window defroster, air recirculating button, and the heated seats for the passenger. You can turn off automatic climate control, okay, which is pretty cool. Okay, you can have 3 settings: medium, low, and high. For the fans, you can turn it off. We don't need it right now. Bottom right in front here, you have your regular charger as well as the USB. At the bottom here, you have your regular charger as well as the USB ports for your music or auxiliary or charging. And then you have the wireless charger right here. As far as the gear shifter, this has the N logo on top right here, and it looks pretty sporty, pretty cool. It has this red stripe that goes on it, and it has the parking assist. So let's take not parking assist but rear view camera, so we can check it out right now. Not a 360, very basic, but a decent resolution and a decent angle, and there's no obstructions on it. So that's what you need as far as the rear view camera. Now, if you put it in reverse, let's see if it has the trajectory lines, and it does. Let's see if they turn with the steering wheel, and they do. So that's a big plus. Okay, now let's continue with the rest of this vehicle. You have your regular parking brake, cup holders, and a storage compartment. Now on the other side, it's not as easily accessible to the passenger, because you see you have this grab handle, so the passenger can hold on to their lives if you're going really fast in this vehicle. As far as the rest of the finishes here, this is this kind of textured plastic. It's actually feels pretty good to the touch. And then the vents, even though these are not vents, it's just the vents at the very end of the vehicle and in the middle, but these kind of combine together, and they have this hazard lights in here. So this one is also equipped with the sunroof. Lights inside of the vehicle, they're incandescent lights, they're not LED lights, which I wish they were, but not a huge deal. Let's take it for a spin. Right, so let's talk about Elantra really quick, then we're going to take it for a spin, because I know you can't wait, and neither can I, to do that. But 2021 Car of the Year, that's been named for Elantra. Several different trims available, starting with the SE, SEL, then the N Line. Don't confuse it with the Elantra N. This is not an N. This is going to be 277 horsepower. This one is 201 horsepower. SE starts at 19,650. That's the base model. SEL starts at 20,900. N Line 24.1. That's for the manual version. Yes, they do have manual, and unfortunately, well, maybe fortunately, this is automatic, but this one's about $26,000. It's got a different engine. The first two, they have the 147 horsepower, so kind of a, okay, well, it'll get you from point A to point B, 35 miles per gallon combined. This one's got 28 miles per gallon combined, and it has this 201 horse, which we talked about in when I was talking to you about the engine. And then there is a limited model that starts at 25,450. So different levels on Elantra. Warranty, this is the most important thing, because a lot of times you might be approached by your kids and say, hey mom, dad, I need a car, I need something sporty, I need something cool, and you don't want it to break your budget. But more importantly, you don't want it to break your budget if it comes to repairs, because something that they think of, it's automatically, hey, maybe an older, you know, European car. Well, you get that BMW for about $20,000-$25,000 and it's got no warranty, then you're out for a lot of repairs. 5 years, 60,000 miles warranty. 10 years, 100,000 miles on the engine. So buy it, enjoy it, have fun with it. Let's see how it drives. Let me first of all turn it around and see the turning radius. So we're gonna do it right here. Although I don't have my regular like lines painted in the parking lot, but I'm gonna turn this wheel all the way and we'll see how quick or how bad it turns. It actually turns pretty darn good. That's a cool little car. Steering wheel very nice to the touch. The interior well designed, although it's not as quality wise as the higher end trims. As far as we've seen the Santa Fe, the Palisade, those really, you know, go all out as far as the quality of the materials used. This, a lot of plastic. It's not bad, because that's what you get in this price category. It's just different. And I'm not sure if I like the divider between the driver and the passenger. That plastic that kind of separates it, the grab handle. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty cool. It drives okay. The seats are holding you in. I'm not sure if the vehicle is. See what different drive modes are available. So you have normal, sport, and smart. So put it in the sport mode, as it is a sporty vehicle. And I'm gonna see if I can use those pedal shifters too to switch those gears. I'm very surprised of how much room it has, and it's an electric seat, so you know that is a nice feature for a vehicle in this price category. All right, then here we go. I'm gonna open it up just a little bit. I wanted to kind of feel how this vehicle handles the bumps and the corner. It's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't put it in the same category as a sports. All right, so let's take a corner and let's see how it drives. Cornering, actually surprisingly well. It holds on to you. Okay, let's hit it and let's see if I can get those shifters to work. It's actually surprisingly quick. It does get up to speed. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait for the N to come out. 277. The 200 horsepower, you know, definitely moves it. Now, I haven't driven the newest generation Honda Civic Si, but I remember the previous 2 generations ago. This was one of the most popular cars in the tuner market. Will this be one? I'm not sure. I guess we're gonna find out in a few years to see if people pick up on it. I don't know what you think about, but you know, definitely if you're looking for a little quick vehicle, go check it out. Doesn't cost that much. 26 grand for a brand new 100,000 miles warranty. Not bad. If you like the design, if you don't like the design, let me know in the comment section below. Now guys, that concludes this review, test drive, walk around. Thank you very much for watching again, and I will see you in my next video. Cheers.